the material, at least I can go through it and then use it as a reference.
Yes, yes, I think that would be material, so that you can go through. And if any doubts, you can ask me in the next session. That would be there. Yeah, right. Okay. For your information, Prashant, I made you organizer so that you can record today's session. Okay. In your system itself. I made Srisa also organizer so that she can also record the session. Okay.
And how do I do that?
Actually, you should be an option start recording, Prashant, in the right above the chat screen. You should be seeing show my screen, stop showing screen, couple of options, right? So there you should be seeing start recording.
We'll send it to you once the session will finish. Go ahead, Murugan.
You got it, Prashant?
I'm seeing your screen.
Actually, in the GoToMeeting window, you see the audio and all. Just above that, you see a button called Start Recording. Above audio, above, just below that, you just open your GoToMeeting window where we are saying hi, right? The chat window.
Okay. So, I'm able to see your screen, Murugan. Can you show me?
No, in my screen I can't show because I can't show the GoToMeeting window part.
Oh,
I can show only the other things. You see a button called Start Recording. You are there in the GoToMeeting. Hi. Are you able to see the message called hi? Yeah. You will see a button called Start Recording. Anyway, today she is recording. Priya is recording. She can send across to you.
Yeah. Just 1 minute, Murugan. Yeah. Okay. Murugan, yeah, you can go ahead.
Srisa, did they give you the user account, other things for you?
What's that, Murugan? I didn't get you.
SAP.
Yeah, I sent the email to Skylab folks, but yeah, nobody called me actually. I installed the team viewer also, but
Okay.
yeah, you go ahead and start off. I'll somehow get them to install tomorrow. That shouldn't be a problem.
Because that is important. With that only we can go ahead.
Yeah, I haven't heard from them.
While on the call itself, I will tell them that I will need username also. So these are the topics available as part of your this one. Yeah. So you see the topics available as part of ISI list. HPM, hydrocarbon product management, MAP, marketing accounting pricing, MCOE, marketing contracts and order entry, TD, TDP, exchanges, MRN, DDRP, SSR, TSW, RLM, PRA, JVA. So the session objective, today's session objective is to understand this terminology, what each terminology means. We will take one by one.
So Murugan, these topics, how many classes do you plan to cover?
They all will be covered around 30 sessions total.
Okay, so, and each session is how many, 1 hour?
Yeah, 1 hour, 1 hour 15 minutes. It depends on the discussion. Minimum 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes. Yeah. You got to reserve at least 1 hour 15 minutes because sometimes we complete it in 1 hour, but some discussions happens means it will extend for 15-20 minutes. Hello. Yeah, this SAP username password. I don't know anything, Ramesh. All my username is expired. Yeah. Okay. Today you are definitely do that because next session onwards we need SAP. Yeah. Okay. Hello. Yeah, sorry, Prashant. So that is what you need to reserve yourself at least 1 hour 15 minutes daily. Okay. So that plus or minus something we can manage. Yeah. But it depends on the discussions. Of course, my part will be completed in 1 hour. If you have some doubts and all those things it may extend another 15-20 minutes and all. That's all. It goes up to half an hour, up to 1 hour 30 minutes also. Okay. So we will take one by one this topic and discuss. Prashant, clear? Okay.
Yeah.
We will take first topic, HPM. Hydrocarbon product management. What is hydrocarbon? What is hydrocarbon product? What is hydrocarbon product management? So hydrocarbon products, basically the oil industry products are called hydrocarbon products. Okay. Crude oil, diesel, petrol, whatever the products we are having, they are called hydrocarbon products because they are made up of hydrogen, carbon molecules. So this is chemistry because these products are made of hydrogen to carbon molecules. They are called hydrocarbon products. So what is the specialty? What is the specialty of these products? These products are subject to environmental factors. Factors like temperature, density, air pressure, vapor pressure. So many factors are there. In fact, in oil industry, 160 parameters are operating. Okay. But not all of them relevant every time. Some of them are relevant for some products only. But the truth is, or the point is, these things are subject to, these products are subject to environmental factors. Most important of them is temperature. How temperature is affecting? Okay. How temperature is affecting these products? As the temperature changes, the volume of petroleum products changes. That is important. You keep some X amount of volume. When the temperature changes, that keeps changing. Now, this is one of the very important specialty, the oil business. I am sending, say for example, some customer, some 50,000 liters of diesel. Today afternoon I am loading and sending to the customer. By the time it reaches the customer, the temperature changes. So 50,000 liters will become 51,000 liters, or maybe 49,000 liters or 48,000 liters, something. The volume changes because the environmental factors change. So actually what is the volume then? How much he will pay for? So many issues raised out of that. How much I got discharged, that means. How much he has received, that means. These are the issues comes out of these issues. So this is a scenario which you will not see in other industries. This is something specific to oil business. Along with the environmental factors, most importantly with the temperature, the volume changes. How to manage this situation? Because volume changes, what are the impact? First impact is inventory changes, inventory management. Then in delivery of the product to the customer. Even inventory management, it plays a role because you are keeping some stock. As the temperature changes, the volume changes, the stock changes. That is inventory management. Next is delivery of the product. So these are the specialties, issues pertaining to oil business. Now I told one example, when sales to customer. So you are sending some quantity of product to the customer. That means if you are sending some quantity, it is likely to change. So what does it mean is that you are supposed to record the quantity along with the temperature and other relevant factors for that product whenever you are dispatching the product. That is important. These things forms part of hydrocarbon product management. Okay. So the person of ISI dealing with these issues is called HPM module or HPM topic. So how it is doing, how it is doing in the SAP, we are going to see in detail. But the objective or the background or the business issue what HPM is trying to address is this is the point. Okay. So it is clear, Sirisa?
Yeah, yeah. So is it just the volume the only factor that gets affected, or are there any other ones also?
Actually, so many issues are there in that. I got taken volume for example only because that is obvious and easily you can correlate. When we are going through that factors, you will see so many other factors are there. Pressure is affected, density is affected. Okay. Those things are also there. Even in temperature, there is something called test temperature, ambient temperature, so many other things are there. Okay. But we as an SAP consultant need not go too much in detail about that because those things will be taken care by lab technicians. But the thing is that we should be aware that these factors are affecting our volume most importantly. That is it. And how to handle them in SAP is what we need to know. That is important.
Okay.
That is the objective of the HPM model. There are people in the oil company, in the lab, in their terminal, in their plant, who are taking care of all these things. So our job is not that. Our job is we need to be aware of this fact. That's it. And our job is how to handle that in SAP. That portion we will be discussing. Yeah.
Okay.
Prashant, you are clear what is hydrocarbon product management?
Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Because next session, we are going to take each of these sessions in detail. So that time you should not be confused about the terminologies. What is it? That's why we are dedicating one session for this purpose. Next is MAP, marketing, accounting and pricing. Though the name says it is marketing, accounting, pricing, the main objective of this one is pricing. And what is the specialty in this pricing? The pricing specialty is crude oil prices keeps varying. I think you are aware that crude oil prices is varying every day, during the hours every day, and even during the daytime it keeps varying, right? You are all aware of the crude oil.
I think that
Crude oil chart, right? Yeah, it keeps varying. You may like similar to the stock market.
Yeah, today it is 61.
Ah, yes. Maybe that is this time. Maybe after 1 hour if you check, it may be slightly changing. Like this it keeps varying. Every day it is varying. Now, how to accommodate these changes in the system? That is our concern. It keeps varying is market reality. How to accommodate varying SAP. So that is the portion being dealt by MAP. It keeps varying. How do we accommodate?
So, Murugan, is it just the crude oil prices or is it the finished products also?
Yeah, even for finished products it is there, but mostly this is applicable for crude oil MAP. Yeah. Even for finished products it depends on the geography. I think in countries like India and all it is not varying daily, it is varying frequently now. But in countries like US and all it is very depending on the market situation. They keep it, the petrol bunks they keep changing it frequently. Even that part also there. But that part is less, but more part is with more to do with the crude oil. Okay. There is a topic called formula on average pricing. This is the solution provided by SAP for handling crude oil pricing issue. Okay. Only for crude oil pricing issue we have formula and average pricing, and so many other pricing functionalities are there. We will see them within MAP itself. But now you must be aware MAP deals with the pricing, mostly crude oil, and other product prices also being taken care. How to handle the varying price.
So this the crude oil pricing is determined in the markets, right? So you input it to SAP and then So what are these tools used, like formula and average pricing for? To forecast the pricing?
No, not to forecast it. Forecast we don't do. Our objective is what the price should be determined in the SAP documents. In sales order we are supposed to give price. Invoice we are supposed to give price. But the price keep varying. How to do that? That is being taken care by formula and average pricing.
Okay. Because you showed that the graph, right? You went to some website and showed the graph. Because the price of whichever the crude type is, it is already determined by the market. Now, what are we doing with SAP with that information? Are we determining a different price?
No, we are not determining the prices, but we are determining we need to make use of those prices only. I will come to that point when I am covering the formula and average pricing. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, your question will be answered at that time. Okay. Anyway, we are going to discuss that. The problem here is with the future is prices, because in the oil industry, the sales order will be given by the customer when for crude oil. They will be giving 3 months in advance. Now we are in December. For February month, if some customer wants crude oil, they will give order to you today. So what is the February month price? How you know? The market, the market also will not know, because you will come to know in the month of February. But what price we will put today? These are the issues are there in this business. The problem is not just with varying nature. The problem is we got to do it in advance. You are in the month of December. Somebody needs crude oil in the month of February, and they are giving order today. What price you will put? You got the point? Yeah. That is the question.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, when discussing the formula and average pricing, we will discuss the answer for that question. Okay. But this is the idea, to give you the idea what is the issue. Srisha, you are okay? What is MAP?
Yes, yes.
And the next topic is MCOE. MCOE, the name suggests that it is marketing contracts and order entry. The objective of MCOE is to make order entry at terminals for supplying retail outlets and other customers faster. At a terminal or depots, you are supplying the product, with product, diesel, petrol and all, to the petrol bunks or gas stations and a few other customers also. So they are coming with a requirement. You are supposed to create the order, sales order, and deliver that. How to make it faster is the objective of MCOE model. And why we are supposed to make it faster? That is another question. Generally, the terminals cater to, normal terminal cater to approximately 300 to 500 retail outlets on a given day. And the product need to reach the retail outlets at least around 9 a.m. That means these transport and other planning need to be done and completed at least morning 6 to 7 a.m. So that is how this business works. Okay. So it need to reach as early as possible. Okay. Now, within the given time window of 2 to 3 hours, you are supposed likely to meet the requirement of 80% of your petrol bunks. That means your delivery process and SAP system process, everything should be faster, swift. That is why you have a separate module called MCOE, which will help you in making the sales order faster. If you don't make it faster, your petrol bunks are not likely to get the product in time. That means they may go dry. If they go dry, your company reputation is likely to be at stake, and the customer may not come next time. They will think that, okay, if I go to this petrol bunk, there may be product, there may not be product. So many issues are there. So that is the pressure on which the oil industry is working day in, day out to supply the product as early as possible. Okay. So how to manage that situation? How to manage the supply the product faster? Those things are being taken care by MCOE, marketing, contracts and order entry. And this model is applicable at terminal level, and this model is applicable only for SAP SD. It is integrated with only SAP SD, sales order level, sales order contract. Okay, this is the objective of MCOE module. Is it clear what is the objective MCOE topic stands for? Prashant?
Yeah.
Lisa?
Yes, yes.
So far we have seen what is the objective of HPM, what is the objective of MAP, what is the objective of MCOE. Basically I am giving background for this module. Later we are going to discuss tomorrow onwards all these modules in depth.
Okay.
Today just explaining the terminology. What is our next topic? TD. TD stands for transportation and distribution. The objective of this topic is to plan, monitor, execute, track movements from terminals to customers, generally retail outlets or gas stations. I think from terminals, I think Prashant may be aware. Still, I will show the slide once again. You see, from refinery the product goes to terminal, from terminal it goes to gas stations. You see the truck movement is happening at the bottom line. You see trucks carry the product from terminal to the your gas station. This moment, planning, monitoring, executing is being taken care by TD module.
So what about movement of crude from to the refinery? So is it part of the TD or is it a different module?
It is a different module called TSW, Tariff and Scheduler Suspension.
Oh, okay. So what we are doing today is we are calling it as primary distribution and secondary distribution. So
yes.
what TD is secondary distribution, is it true?
Right.
Okay.
TD is helping in secondary distribution. You are right. Yeah.
So,
and
so
okay, now you might, if you are already aware of some topics in SAP, you might have heard of a term called shipment process. In other, like if you work in SD module or MM module or any other industry, they have a term called shipment process. Exactly, this shipment process is what being taken care by TD in ISIL, called TD. You are asking something, Prasad.
So here, so I keep hearing the word Implico. So is this module developed by Implico for SAP?
Implico, where?
For what we call as OGSD, which is oil and gas secondary distribution, and
Okay.
and there we use the word Implico because I'm not very familiar with this because we just started this project 3 months back. So we are,
Okay.
yeah, but I keep hearing the word Implico from a few people.
Yeah, actually OGSD is something different, oil and gas secondary diffusion.
Yeah.
Because that is something that we are just taking some conceptual overview. We are not going through the OGSD part. OGSD is something which deals exclusively with the secondary distribution. Okay, it just not only this one, these truck movements and all the movements, planning and transportation planning interface, vehicle scheduling, all those things are being taken care by the OGSD part. But our course objective is to learn ISIL in complete. Okay, so we are dealing complete ISIL course, and OGSD we are just taking the conceptual overview, but it is a separate module by itself. Okay, so which is involved with this one. If somebody is implementing the OGSD, probably they need not implement TD. Okay, and somebody is implementing OGSD. Okay, and but they need to know the basics of TD because TD is from where it all starts. Okay, for them, the trucks planning, master data for the trucks and all those things. Okay, the Implico part, the OGSD, I am not sure. I will check up and I will let you know. Okay, yeah. This clear, Prasant?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead. Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah. Shrisa, you are clear now what is a TD module means?
Yes.
What we are trying to do? We are basically trying to plan this truck movement, load it and send to the petrol bunks. That is what is happening in TD module.
Okay. Yeah.
The next topic is TDP. TDP stands for tariff and duties and permits. What is a tariff? What is a duty? What is a permit? Okay. Srisha, you are aware of anything regarding this? Yeah, these are all financial terminologies. Yeah.
Yes, yes. These are the generic terms we hear in related to the tariff duties and permits.
Finance. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Tariff basically, all these things are basically a type of taxes. That is the basic thing. Okay. When they tax it, what time they tax it, all those things determines what is it. Okay. Basically, like, these are all type of taxes. Now, tariff is basically happens generally in European countries when a cross-border movement happens. Duty stands for excise duty or custom duty. Excise duty means when you manufacture a product and sell it in your country, that time excise duty happens. Customs duty means when you import a product and sell it, that time customs duty happens. And permits means license. License to manufacture or license for exemption. The objective of this module is, though it is called as tariff duty or permits, to calculate on product movement. Also to take into account so the basic objective of this TDP module practically is to calculate the excise duty on product movement. Also it is to take into account licenses exemptions. Okay. You need to calculate the excise duty. Industry, the duty calculation is something different. So what is the difference in the business terminology from the business perspective? Duty in oil industry applicable not just for sales or movement, but also for inventory. This you will not see in any other industry. Other industries, for example, if you are selling some television, the duty will happen when, excise duty, whenever you are billing to the customer or whenever you are selling to some your dealer and all. But here, even if you hold your product in your tanks, you are supposed to pay the duty. So that is something unique in the industry. That's why there is a separate topic called TDP to deal with the excise duty of oil products in SAP study. So how they are dealing all those things we are going to see in detail. But right now it is sufficient for you note that the duty calculation part by the governments in oil business is something different in relation to other industries. It is not like other industries. That's why they have something called TDP model. And not only duty calculation, the exemptions. There are some products are exempted, some products not exempted. Those things are also part of this TDP model.
Okay.
Are you clear what is TDP model now? What it is trying to do? What is the business difference?
Yeah.
Sirisa?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Prasant?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Next topic is exchanges. Give and take. is your product. Oil company. For example, if Shelley's have a refinery at location X and BP not having that, BP can take help from Shell. At location Y, BP can have refinery not Shell. Here Shell can take help from BP. So for example, if you take a location, any location, maybe New York or Texas, okay. At that location, suppose for example, Shell is having a refinery and BP is not having a refinery. So BP can take help from Shell. Okay, you supply my customers, means their gas stations or petrol pump. And BP can tell to Shell. On the other hand, in location Y where you are not having refinery and I am having refinery, I will help your customer. So this is simple give and take. This is called exchange. This is happening in oil industry generally. Dealing these things is called exchanges. Is it clear? What is exchanges?
Yeah.
And what is the benefit of this?